Typically, every morning, I'm going to make my own electrolytes. And it's a 3-ingredient electrolyte, 4-ingredient electrolyte if you want. And all I put in it is some magnesium malate, some potassium chloride, and some Celtic salt. Now, if you can't drink it, just tap water or filtered water with these 3 ingredients, then I would suggest that maybe you add some lemon juice, maybe a little bit of stevia to take the edge off, or sometimes what I like to do is add a flavor packet. And in this case, I would be adding a lime flavored ketone. And so that's just going to add to the benefits of the electrolytes. So I've also recently just started going with Dr. Berg's electrolytes. And the only reason I went with Dr. Berg's electrolytes is because I think that he's got a great blend. He's got the magnesium, he's got the potassium chloride, he's got the sodium, and he's got potassium. So I think that what he has in here far better than far more milligrams per serving than I have here. Now we're using a different salt. I use a Celtic salt. He's using a Himalayan salt. And then he's also got flavoring in here, and then it's sweetened with stevia. So we don't have to worry about sucralose or anything else that's going to harm the gut biome. But I wanted to talk to you about the ingredients that I have. Every morning I make a 15-ounce glass of water, and I just drink the water straight. And then I'll make another 15 ounces of electrolytes. And in those electrolytes, I'm going to put my magnesium malate, and I'm going to put in 420 milligrams of magnesium. And so that's going to be plenty of magnesium for the day. One thing I will say about magnesium is that you may need to work up to the 420 milligrams because it is kind of, I wouldn't say hard on the intestinal tract, but it is going to clean you out if you're not used to taking magnesium. Now, the potassium chloride is also a sodium. So what we're going to get in 1 scoop here is 105 milligrams of potassium chloride. So it does not come with a scooper, which is a bummer, I think, because I got to take that scooper and use it around in other packages that I've got here. And so the size, the serving size is 1/10 of a teaspoon. And so I take just a quarter of a teaspoon. And so I'm getting a couple servings actually in each one of my electrolyte drinks. So we've got that, and then I also put in a quarter. Then I also put in a quarter teaspoon of Celtic salt, and I always leave a scooper in here. And by the way, that's what Celtic salt looks like. It's got lots of trace vitamins in there and minerals. I think somewhere around 80 some trace minerals that are going to be beneficial to your body. So this is going to be a really salty drink if you drink it as is. And so you can add lemon juice, and this is just 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, and then add some stevia to it to take that edge off if you want to. Or like I said, what we're going to do today is a lemon lime. So I'm going to dump that lemon in there, and then I'm also going to dump my lime in there. Now, don't think just because you've drank water, your electrolytes are fine, because that's not always the case. Water does not contain nearly the same amount of magnesium, potassium, and sodium. It does have some of those minerals in it, but nothing like what you're going to get if you make it yourself or if you go with the Dr. Berg electrolytes. So we're going to give this a sample test. I've never made it like this before, and so we're going to see what we think, and if we need to add some sweetener to it, we'll go ahead and do that and let you know how that turns out. So first, that is salty, and let me tell you why that's really salty. It's because here's another 850 milligrams of sodium. So I've got well over 1,000 milligrams of sodium. I got 1,000 milligrams of potassium. We're doing good, and we're getting ready to go do a workout. So I'm not worrying about the level of sodium, just simply because I'm going to sweat it out. I'm going to work it off, and I'm on the keto diet, and so therefore there's a lot of things that I'm not getting in my limited diet foods. So having this extra sodium not really a big deal for me. And so if you want to start making your own electrolytes, those three ingredients right there are going to get you through. Add some flavoring to it, add a little bit of sweetener to it, and I think that you're really going to like it.